Hi, miss. I'm
Hi,
here.
Joaquin.
I don't know why.
Because I assigned you to another group because Hernan couldn't work with you.
Yeah, I know. I went to the group too, but now I'm here. I don't know what happened.
Okay, don't worry, don't worry. I assigned you to another group because Hernan left your group and then he couldn't come back. Okay, so here you have different options. Everybody, Sam really wanted a dog, but his parents wouldn't. What did you write here? Everybody, open your microphones, please. I want to listen to your beautiful voices.
Let.
Get.
Okay, let or get. Yes, very good. Okay, number 2. Do you have number 2?
No, miss.
No, Hernan.
No. Es que estaba paseándome por los grupos.
You were socializing? Okay, I can't believe she. What do you have, Nico?
Make.
I couldn't believe she you have makes or made?
Made.
You have to choose a tense.
Made.
Made you look at her vacation pictures again last night. We have to look at those stupid pictures every time. Okay, what do you have in number 3? I don't know how you convince your children to clean up their rooms. I couldn't chew.
Get.
I couldn't get my children, or I couldn't have my, what do you have here? Look at the verbs. You can say get, want, ask, and tell, according to the use of to, yes. Okay, then we have Professor Yu.
Makes.
Makes
No,
each of
no.
her students, right? Describing, I think it's made. It's better. Yeah. And what did you say, Marieta?
Made. Pero no, I think it's wrong.
Why? Write an essay, not to. So you have here, let her students, no. Make her students, yes. Help her students to, help her students, yeah. And have, also have, is obligatory. Yes, you have different options. Professor, you had, you know, like an obligation. Each of her students write. Use a dictionary is the same thing. Yes, Professor Yu, what do you have here?
Let.
Let her students. Are you sure it's let?
Yes.
Yes, very good. Yeah. Or if it's an obligation, you can also say had. Debbie's husband hates the opera. Can you read, please, pass? Debbie's husband.
Debbie's husband hates the opera, but after days of nagging, she finally eso es, no sé.
I know that there's a plane on your head, Paz. That's the only thing that I know about this sentence, that I heard a plane on your head. Was it a plane? Paz? Was there a plane on your house? On the top of your house? On the roof?
What?
A plane. I heard a plane. ¿Escuchaste un avión o no ahí?
Ah, no.
En tu
No
casa.
pasan aviones por aquí.
Pero
No.
¿y cómo yo escuché un avión? ¿No estoy loca? Did you hear the plane, guys?
No,
No, I
miss.
didn't hear
No.
anything.
Yes, I hear.
Yes,
Yes.
¿Viste? Oh, no, please.
Un camión.
Don't do this to me, guys, because I feel that I am getting Alzheimer. You know, I heard the plane. It was not my idea only. Okay, she finally him to go to see the new production. So you have here, get, want, ask, or tell. He finally got, want, I don't know. What do you want to say here? It's your option.
She finally got him.
Yeah, why not? Okay, very good. Nico Haddad, Sally.
Sally made me take off my shoes before I went into her house.
Yeah, she made me. Okay. Or she had me. So there are different options, guys. Okay, I want you to check and I want you to do the rest of the exercises, please, when you study for your test. Because now we are going to continue with a reading about happiest memories about your childhood, about your families. We are going to talk about your happiest memories because next class we will concentrate on the use of used to and would. This is also from unit number 3 about families. We ask people to send us a photo and write about their happiest childhood memory. And Mi Soon from Seoul sent a photograph with her great-grandmother. Yes, here we have Hassan, a photograph with his uncle in Turkey. And here we have an extended family from Puerto Rico. Do you remember extended family, Marieta? What is an extended family?
And family is like uncles, cousins, grandparents.
Right. And then we have, here, some children playing basketball here in California. So please, Marieta, I want you to read about Mi Soon.
Okay, my happiest memory is of my grandmother. She always used to keep candy in her pockets, and she would, or had.
No, she would.
She would always give us some when we came to visit. My dad used to tease us and say, "Grandma, don't give them any candy." But she did anyway.
Yeah, I wrote in the chat, Marieta, the abbreviation she''D is she would always give us. It's a repetitive action in the past. She'd. Pato, Nico, she'd always give us, she'd in the past. Okay, Fernanda Torres, can you read about Claudia San Juan, Puerto Rico?
Okay. All my aunts and uncles used to come over for Sunday dinner, and there were always about 12 of us around a gigantic table.
Gigantic.
Oh. My cousins and I would crawl under it during dinner and play. I'm an only child, so it was nice to be part of a big extended family.
Yes, crawl. You know the verb crawl and the verb tease, guys? Crawl is what babies do. Crawl is what babies do, and I want you to check the pronunciation and the meaning with me. Crawl.
Crawl.
Is to move on all fours. It means to move on your 4 limbs, your 2 hands and your 2 feet. That's crawl. Yes. And the other word is the word tease, that is bother, in other words. It's a verb.
Tease.
Tease, yes, it's like annoy or make fun of someone. I got teased at school because my hair looked funny. Stop teasing your little sister, please. Stop teasing her. And the pronunciation is, repeat everybody.
Tease.
Tease, with a long E, tease. Yes, annoy. Some people are experts in teasing and bullying. I hate them, but I was a bad student. I was a bad girl. I remember, I had a friend, Romina. She had a lot of allergy. She was sneezing, with paper all day. And I said, "Oh, you look like a bird, Look at your table. It's full of papers and you're all day sneezing and sneezing." And then you know what happened? I got more allergic. So life is round. When you tease
Karma.
other people, yes, karma. When you tease other people, it happens to you. And I was always telling her, "Oh, you look like a bird. Look at your table." She was sneezing and coughing and cleaning her nose. So I was not nice, guys. I was not a good girl. Okay. Rodrigo Vildosola, I want you to read about Hassan, Istanbul, Turkey.
Okay. My sister and brother-in-law used to live next door. I'm only a little older than my sister's kid, so I'm one of crew. Oh, sorry, I'm so tired. So I kind of my so I kind of grew up with my niece and nephew. I used to go over there a lot, and we'd play it together. I was their favorite uncle.
The favorite uncle that was the same age of the kids, right? So here we have one more time, we would play together. It's a repetitive action in the past. Yes? And Jose Ignacio, I used to love
playing basketball with my four brothers. I grew up in a blended family with two stepbrothers and two half brothers. After my parents got divorced, my father married a woman with two sons, and they had two more kids together. Anyway, the five of us used to play on a team, and we would always win.
we would always win. Yes. So one more time, you have the use of would here. So in the past, I remember that we studied together the use of used to. She always used to. Remember that, Paz? The use of used to?
Yes.
Okay, so now we are going to learn the use of would. We would always win. Yes? Are people getting married later these days, Jose Ignacio?
By later, you mean like more older?
Yes, older,
Uh,
like 30, 40 years old.
yes, I would say that people are not getting married today because it's old-fashioned,
Mm-hmm.
and if they get married, it is not like in the church or
Mm.
with all of that ceremony. It's like the legal, I don't know how to say it, but the legal
Document. A
document.
legal document. Yeah, in fact, I want my children to live, first with the girlfriends. I don't want them to get married immediately, because if it doesn't work, you have to divorce, and that's not a good idea. In Europe, we have some family in Denmark, my husband's cousins, and they have beautiful families, but they are not married. They have never been married, and they have beautiful families, beautiful, with children, and they are together and they're responsible, but they don't sign, the legal document. I don't know. Some people like it, some people not. In your opinion, Fernanda Torres, what's the best age to get married and to start a family?
Oh, miss, I don't know. Maybe when it's not at 8,
Mm-hmm.
because it could be when I finish the university, for example, or I have a work. So I don't think that it's an age.
It's not a definite age. Okay, so you also need more stability, right?
Yes.
Paz, do you think families should spend more time together? Having breakfast, dinner together, the weekends.
It depends to why family are we talking, because my family is my mom and I. I'm sorry.
Another plane.
Oh, it's a bus.
Ah.
Or cars. I don't know. My mom and I are always together, but when he works, and
when she works.
I stay at the online university, so I don't have time to spend together. But and another time when I stay together with my mom, I always stay together. So I suppose that it depends in the family, because I think that my family, it's always together, and my extended family always go to my house. Come to my house, but now with the coronavirus it's difficult, but I always stay with my family, so it depends. In my case, do you think families should spend more time together? No.
Okay, I don't think so, you say. I don't think so. And Hernan, is it bad for children when both parents work, when the mother and the father work? Is it bad?
It's I think yes, because sometimes when the both parents works, the child don't have the, I don't know how to say in English, miss, but without her parents, the boy or the girl didn't have the instruction from her parents
and the supervision.
Yeah, the supervision and the I don't know how to say in English, miss, and the like the crianza, no sé cómo decirlo.
How do you say crianza, guys? Upbringing. Very important word. And how do you say in English criar? This is crianza, guys, upbringing, okay?
Upbringing.
Upbringing. Yes, and criar, how do you say that? Raise. Okay, we're here. Raise. You raise children, right? Raise children. And I would like to find if there are some synonyms for this word. Let me see. How can I? Okay, here. English synonyms. Yes, of course there are synonyms. English synonyms, English definition, English synonyms. Bringing. Well, I always use upbringing, experience of childhood, bringing up, could be bringing up, yes, but I always say upbringing. Yeah, upbringing is the best word. I think so. But you know what, Hernan? I don't agree with you because I think that both parents should work. And especially now, you know, that we need to make money. I mean, if you want to give your children good education, good health, you have to work. But in my case, it's ideal because I work, I teach, and come back home, and then I go and teach another class, and I come back home. So I am always in and out the house. But I really understand those mothers that work from 9 o'clock to 6 p.m. all day in an office, and they are all day outside the house. So, in my opinion, it would be fantastic for mothers to work part time or to work as I do it. But there are some professions in which you can do it. For example, if you're a psychologist, you can also have your own office and treat patients and work in the mornings or in the afternoons. But sometimes mothers have to work all day and it's not possible. My mother worked so much. I never saw her and I missed her. I missed her so badly, really. But I think that the two of them should work because it's also good for the relationship. When you have nothing to talk with your husband, when you don't have a life, it's also really boring.
Mhm.
That's my opinion. I don't know if you agree with me.
Yeah, but it's important that also the parents spend time with the kid, because I
Mm.
hear some histories in when the mother and the father arrive home like 9 o'clock, and the child is sleeping and
Sleeping.
never spend time together.
Yes, that happened to me. That happened to me. And believe me, when my mother worked, I was a teenager, for example. I would say that 90% of the mothers were at home. They were cooking, cleaning. And my mother was a professional. She was a social worker from Universidad de Chile, so she worked so much. And she was the only one that was never home. And I remember that I missed many activities. I remember one day I got to school and my classmates were going to a ski center to Lagunillas. They were going to go for 2 days, and I was there wearing my uniform and said, "Where are you going? And your mother didn't tell you?" No, my mother didn't know. She never knew that they were going, to go to on a trip. So I was always by myself, and she works so much, guys.
Mhm.
So I always say that everything in moderation. I consider myself lucky because I can teach and come home and I can see my children well, not children, Javier is your age, is 20 and Benjamin is 15, but I don't know, we could be talking about this for hours. But tell me here in the class, um, any mother in the class that doesn't work outside the house? Is there any mother in this class that doesn't work outside the house? That is a housewife?
My mother doesn't work, but she stays on the house with my little sister.
Mm-hmm. How old is your little sister?
My little sister is now she's it's her birthday and she's 6.
Today's her birthday. Well,
Yes,
happy birthday to her.
thank you.
Yeah,
Yes,
six is a little girl, so she needs to be with her. But your mother is lucky because she can do it.
yes. Because when I was a kid, I didn't live with my father, and my mother used to work all the day. So I spent my childhood with my grandparents, and then my father came back. So my mother left the work, and she got pregnant. So my father keeps working. We have less money, but my mother stay at home, and I think that it's better for me and for my sister and for everyone at the family.
Mm-hmm.
So
So is that the same father that came back?
yes,
Oh, fantastic. Wow, a second opportunity.
Yes, it's an
Wonderful.
interesting story.
No, yeah, you can tell me that story one day.
Okay.
No, but that's fantastic to come back together and to have, the same mother, the same father, and another baby together. They love each
They,
other. They really
they
love
were
each other.
10 years apart.
Oh my gosh, so many years. And then they came back
Yes.
together. Oh. Yeah, and you said something, Jose Ignacio. This question, do you think it's important for children to spend time with their grandparents? I really think it's wonderful. I have seen, Felipe Sepulveda, lives with his grandparents, and he's a very nice boy. I see, that he's educated. Are you, Felipe, somewhere there in the class today? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
So spending time with grandparents, Jose Ignacio had the possibility, and also Felipe. Do you think that's positive or negative?
I think that is positive because, in my opinion, if you don't live with your father, my parent figures, I don't know how I say that.
My
Oh,
father's figure, my father's figure.
it's my grandmother because she teach me everything. But I love my fathers and my mother, but I I don't know how to say the debo.
I own them.
I owe them all my sibling to my grandmother because when I was a little,
No, sorry. I owe.
I owe
I
I
owe them. I owe them.
because
My glasses.
when I was a child, I I have a too much problem with the um responsibility and with I don't know everything. I have a children problem. I don't know how to say. Um,
But
a
you
black
were
sheep.
you were like a naughty boy? Inquieto?
Uh,
Inquieto?
it's more than noisy.
What?
I have a lot of problem with my friends because when I when
Ah,
I a child, I don't have any friends.
I
So
didn't have any friends.
yes, so
Ah,
I
okay.
fight with everything in the school, including the teachers and the
Mm.
director and everyone.
Oh.
So
So you
when
had you had conflicts.
yes,
Mm.
so my grandmother teach me with a hard hand.
She
um,
was strict,
yes,
and you had rules at home.
no many rules. But now I'm uh, a great person, I think.
Yes,
But
I see that you have a great education. You can see, people when they have been well educated. The same thing with Jose Ignacio. He's also a nice boy, very respectful. Well, all of you guys, you know that I love you all. But some people are, like they have a special, characteristic, and but I would say that most of the students at Federico Santa Maria have, good education, because education is not, being in an expensive school. Education comes from home, when you give people values, when you give them ethic, when they are honest, responsible, and respectful. And you are the most respectful students that I have seen in my life. Um, and you're also very delicate when you talk to me, when you write to me. So I see that you have had good education from your families. No matter your parents are divorced or together, It doesn't matter. There's always something, you know, in your lives that can make you feel and make you grow as a good person. Yes, Felipe, I think you owe your grandparents a lot. So I hope they are alive when you get your professional degree at the university. So they are going to feel proud, more even, you know, probably prouder than your parents. And that's beautiful, you know. I think the relationship with grandparents is amazing. Grandparents are really, you know, they have experience, they have knowledge, they have ages, you know, of thinking, and they can give you good advice and suggestions, of course. Okay, guys, I was going to show you another video, but I can't because I have another class and I have to upload that to YouTube. So we will continue next class, and next class is Wednesday. Yes, next Wednesday we are going to have the last class talking about the families. Yes. Okay. So here we have it. Okay, so next class we will continue talking about families, and I'm going to show you this video that was pending, and then you're going to have an oral test, Unit 1 by Zoom, and it's about families. So get ready for that, but I will give you the instructions later. You will have to talk to me, yes, through Zoom, and you will have to use all the vocabulary and grammatical structures that we have learned. Okay, thank you guys.
Okay, Miss. Have a nice
Thank you,
weekend.
Miss.
And take care.
Yes, you too, and enjoy the holiday. Monday's a holiday.
Yes. Goodbye.
Yes.
Yes, finally,
Yeah.
Okay.
one day.
Yes,
But I have to study, Miss. Well, thank you anyway.
and I have to work. But that's life. We have to thank God that we are alive. Okay, guys, thank you so much, and see you next Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yes.
Yes?
See you, Miss.
Bye, Miss.
Goodbye,
Have a
Miss.
nice
Miss.
weekend. Bye.
Bye.